Okay. I can remember now. 1 second. I knew I was right. Spotify. So loud. I mean, we can turn it off anyway, but. How are you doing? Let me just get things set up. Not that. Hello.
You know I'm always down to heckle sandwich hell.
Oh my gosh, I know you are. I'm just gonna get. It's like it. I just gotta get Discord OBS to work. There we go.
Awesome socks.
Okay. It should be. Okay. It should be working. I just need you to say something to make sure it's working.
Well,
Okay, it's working.
yeah. I'm eating, so I can't really like talk that much.
No, you're fine. I just wanted to make sure that I had all the settings right. Yes, Ollie is here, and I will put Ollie's little name tag up. Because Ollie is here to heckle. Because she loves to heckle me with. Oh, and Taurus, if you wanted to, since I haven't done the starter choosing yet in the Discord, since you are a subscriber, you are able to choose which starter I pick for stream tonight. So if you go down, it should be all the way down. So in the Discord, it should be like one of the very, very last channels, and it's called voting. You're able to pick which one. Okay. And now we have a 3-way tie. Of course. How did I know that we would end up here? So since we have a 3-way tie, we basically can deal with it in one of two ways. We could either have Ollie be the tiebreaker, or
Oh, tiebreaker.
of course you want to be the tiebreaker, you meanie. Or I could spin like a really fun wheel, and then have the wheel decide.
Let me up the power.
Yeah, I should just let you have the power. Okay, so
Mareep.
so the options we have that you get to decide between are me having Sprigatito, Fuecoco, or me hunting down a Mareep as soon as possible and then pretending that that's my starter.
Mareep.
Oh wait, someone just voted, so now it looks like it's Fuecoco. I guess you don't get a vote anymore.
Disappointing.
You're just disappointing. You just got outvoted, nerd. Okay, so it looks like I get Fuecoco. But I guess as a little balm, I guess you get to pick what I look like.
Let's see. That bland ass anime boy. Top, top left.
You want this one?
Oh, the bland ass anime boy. Brown hair, light skin, brown eyes. That one.
Is it the one the cursor's on right now? Just the top left, literally the most like stereotypical anime boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me anime. Give me stock isekai hero protagonist of 200, please.
Okay, so this will be Garip then. This is really weird. I've never chosen the boy character before. Literally ever. So this will be new for both of us. This will be new for all of us today. Okay. Thank you guys all for voting. It looks like I'm stuck with Fuecoco, which is also a starter I've never picked before, so it looks like it's new ground for all of us today. Oh, I can change his hairstyle? Cool. I can give him a curl hairstyle. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, I'm gonna try and... Should I try to make it look like me, or should I try to make it look like someone entirely different?
Oh, make it look like your youngest brother. Nah,
My
make it
young...
look like no, that'd be ridiculous. I can't take that seriously. It's a good. Do you know what Rascal's brother looks like?
Who? Rascal who? I've only
Rascal's
seen
brother.
Rascal's brother one time.
Okay, just imagine Rascal, but like with curly hair, glasses, and more of a douchey face.
Um... So like this? This hairstyle?
Curly. Can you do curlier?
Um... I don't know, can I? I think... I mean, it is Pokemon. We're kind of,
Sure. Yeah, limited. Wait. I saw space buns. Please, please,
Would you like the space buns?
the space buns. Please, I'm begging you.
Okay. Um... Let's see, what color do we want our anime boy's hair to look? What type of personality do we want them to have?
Hmm. Theater kid poser. Let's go
Theater
with
kid
that.
poser. Okay, well, what color hair would that be?
What's the most obnoxious color on there? I'm thinking like Gita hair color, like that bad.
So, like, green?
Yeah, sure.
Or like the bright red?
Yes.
Like the bright, kind of hurts to look at red?
Yes.
There is a... No, the red was worse. The red was definitely worse. I wanted to see this
The red,
blue-green. No, the red is definitely the worst one.
the red is. Oh god, that's pretty bad too. The red's pretty. That's pretty atrocious.
The red's pretty atrocious.
Oh.
Is that a rascal?
I'm here to heckle.
Hello! I will add you to... There you go. We are attempting to make a atrocious looking character. So if you would like to help pick what my character looks like, you are more than welcome.
I am downloading Twitch on my tablet because remember how my laptop did the whole thing?
Oh my gosh, I don't know how I forgot about that. I'm so sorry for your laptop.
I have to get a new one.
Anyway, and from the voting, it looks like Fuecoco officially won. So
No!
I know. So Fuecoco is the official winner.
Pascal, switch your vote to Marie, please.
Rascal is allowed to.
Okay.
Rascal is allowed to switch her vote. She is allowed. I did say that she could vote. She is allowed to switch her vote.
Alright, we have switched it to Mareep.
So Ollie.
And your mods say Mareep, so I guess you gotta catch Mareep.
I love being in a benevolent dictatorship.
I love the diversity. It's so great.
No, that just looks cute. Okay, we're trying to pick which one is the most awful looking hair color. And so far, I do think the red is the most garish looking. Nah, yeah, so far...
When I get out of the ad break, I'll let you know.
Okay, so far it does seem to be the red one, though. Okay, I think that does seem
Red
to
or
be...
scarlet?
Yeah, the red one does seem... The red was more garish looking. Okay. Does changing the look just go back... Oh, we can change her eye shape?
Oh?
Okay, so we have regular, slightly upward.
Honestly, the ash blonde looks absolutely horrendous in terms of hair color.
It did, but also like...
It looks like a faded dye job.
Taurus just said, I mean red hair, red flag.
I mean...
You take that back, Marie!
mean, Taurus, considering the redheaded ex-fringe we have, I would agree with that statement. So,
I also apologize for the poor mic quality because I can't use my headset because my laptop's broken.
No, you're fine. It's okay. Okay.
Time to go write a 1,500 word essay in one night.
What eye shape are you wanting?
The snarky one.
Which one looks snarky? This one?
oh, by the way, Rascal, how's Dr. H?
He is good.
Good.
He showed up at one of the
Yeah, that one
recitals
looks
that
snarky.
night and jump scared everybody because nobody knew how he was.
It's ridiculous. I swear.
It does only apply to guys with red hair,
Apparent-
though.
Do you want to know the worst part?
What's the worst part?
As he was being taken out on the stretcher, he was like, "Dr. G, can you get my books from my office?"
He's so... Man, he's so stuck.
You're like, bro.
I'm like, "Bro, you are literally being...
You're
It's
like,
like, you're literally being taken out of the building.
it's fine.
You're to the hospital."
Okay, so now we have to pick an atrocious eye color that does not go with our hair color. So we have hazel,
Find the closest thing to, like, olive green.
gray, green.
You don't know him, Taurus.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I can tell you later.
Blue.
Wait, I
But
remember I can text you.
I-
Those
Just
blue
super
eyes aren't
dark.
piercing enough. I'm gonna be honest, if they had like the icy blue eyes that stare into your soul, those would be the ones I would go with, but they're
We
not.
gotta go with fanfiction purple. I mean, come on.
Oh, good point.
Red. Are these fanfiction purple? Are these fanfiction purple enough for you?
There's currently an ad running, so I can't see your thing.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Just leave it on purple until that. Oh my word, that is absolutely fanfiction purple.
I do want to look at the other options, but this one, I will say this one is probably going to be the winner.
That is fanfiction purple.
Then we have ultramarine, yellow green, lavender, poppy red.
Okay, let me see.
Oh, those are the piercing blue eyes I was talking about.
Let me see if that picture. Oh god. Yeah, you're right. It's a fiction purple, alright.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't look at it.
I can already see the whole, like, I looked into his dark, smoldering gaze with my violet orbs. That's what he's giving.
How did we get worse than purple?
Don't know how.
Ooh.
Guys, I got a Pomeranic open and unseated in like under 3 minutes. I'm so proud of myself. This is the best achievement to date. That includes my bachelor's degree. I'm not joking.
I have to
we're legally
say,
obligated to go with multicolored swirl.
I think we're obligated to go. I can't look at it. I can't look at him. It is genuinely unsettling. Ollie, let me know when you see it.
No, is it the green? Which one?
The multicolor swirl. You'll know it when you see
god. Oh god. Yeah, I don't want that one. That's horrible.
That's genuinely terrible.
Okay, we have to give him, like, a hella eyelashes to, like, take away from that.
We do. I'm literally counting down the hours until my last class tomorrow. Technically, this essay is for class, but...
Basically it's just
it's
like...
due at midnight tomorrow, because a professor did not realize at first that maybe expecting a 1,500-word essay plus 2 other shorter essays of indeterminate length and the rest of the exam in 50 minutes was, like, a really bad idea.
Yeah, that does seem kind of unfair.
So, yes, you do. The big essay has been turned into take-home.
What do they teach?
Theology.
Oh, G?
Yep.
Yeah. Come on. He should know better.
In his defense, he's been super stressed because his kids have been sick on and off, like, all semester.
Okay. I'll give him that
And
one.
he was also... He got sick last week. He, like, totally lost his voice and canceled class.
Why are all of the eyebrows so tiny? Your girl does not have tiny eyebrows, man. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, this is like actual eyebrow erasure.
Where was the, like, pretend curly eyebrows? This is basically what mine look like.
Yeah.
Okay, so should we give him ones that, like, kind of match with his, or should we give him just, like, horrifically unmatching ones? Does he dye his eyebrows?
Bad dyed eyebrows, please.
No, his eyebrows are his natural hair color. The red hair isn't.
Perfect. Which is that
Perfect.
horrible ashy blonde. No, making that horrible ashy
Wait,
blonde.
that means he dyes his eyelashes too.
Yes.
No, that means he poorly dyed eyelashes because the dye faded.
Yeah. What was it, the ash white or the ash blonde?
Ash blonde, that's
Ash
funnier.
blonde. That is literally the color of cat puke.
Look at this terrible creature that we are creating. This poor creature that we are breathing into existence. Oh, I'm getting control over what his mouth shape is. Okay, I don't know. Maybe... Okay, not those ones. I want him to have, like, at least a little bit of lip. Because I do have at least a little bit of lip, okay? Like... Okay, that seems fine. And we're gonna give him lipstick because... Okay, but which one would be funnier? Would it be funnier to give him one that actually, like, matches? Or... I kind of like the burgundy one.
I'm also down for the burgundy.
Burgundy's kind of fire, not gonna lie.
The only thing that looks good on him, everything else is just a train wreck, but his lip color, iconic. Are we giving him a beauty spot, or...
Yes.
Ooh, but which one?
Is there one that's heart shaped?
No, they're just in different spots. She's like, pick where you want it.
The one under the eye and then under the lips. Yeah.
Okay.
He does look like a 5-year-old that tried to do makeup.
Oh my gosh, he does.
And this is how we know we're doing good at the character creator.
Do we want freckles or no?
Of course.
Of course.
And then, do we want nose freckles, cheek freckles, or like everywhere freckles?
Everywhere, obviously.
Okay. What was the button to confirm?
Pomegranate, how I love you.
Okay. Look at our horrific creation. Look at what we've done to you.
It's even like half yokai from a really like B list.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It's giving someone's Yasha Hime self-insert OC fanfiction on Wattpad.
Oh my gosh, you're so right. Also, you know how I started watching Dan to Dan last night?
Yeah.
There's only
Yeah.
8 episodes out, and I finished it.
You poor soul. Go watch Konosuba and be happy.
I should. I really should. Oh my gosh, it's such a good show, though. And then I got through episode 8, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch another one. They're like, actually, that's it. That's all that's out right now. And I'm like, what do you mean?
Has he got his balls back yet?
He has one.
Yeah, he has one ball.
He has one of his 2 testicles back. And they have no idea where the other one is. No clue. Okay. I can't wait for everyone to see how horribly mind-breaking I will be at this game. Naranja Academy. I love how they couldn't think of a single, like, scarlet colored fruit, so they went with oranges.
There's pomegranate. There's literally apples. Like, what the hell? Cherries, pears, plums. Like, bruh. Isn't it Naranja Academy?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it's
Just
Naranja,
call it
and
a real.
then I don't remember what the other one is called, but it's grape.
Just call it Rojo Academy. Like, come on.
So, but but Scarlet is orange themed because they couldn't think of a scarlet colored fruit, I guess.
Is
And
like a
there's Doc.
translation even?
Here's Director Clavel, head of Naranja
So
Academy. I'm
the
pretty
other
sure
one's
I'm
grape, so
pronouncing
it's
that
Uva
correctly.
Academy? So it's Uva Academy for the other one?
I believe so, yes, because it's after grapes.
Oh, yeah, it's Uva.
Even in our cities and towns. Yes, I'm aware. They will hunt you for sport. It is their fun pastime. Oh my gosh, it's Arvin! Okay. And how I've decided how this challenge is going to go is that I can only battle trainers. Yeah, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So how I'm gonna do in this is I can only I can only get EXP from battling other trainers, and of course obviously from catching Pokemon, but I can only catch 6 Pokemon throughout the whole game. So I have to be
So
very
you're sort of Nuzlocke in this?
yes. Man, the one time you're dreaming drink water and I don't have water down here. Let me just wait to get to the cutscene and then I'll go get water and drink it. I promise.
Imagine not having water.
I know,
Yes.
literally every other time I like bring water down with me because usually I'm like super thirsty all the time, but like today I just have not been thirsty.
Wow, Taurus, I just drank water. So
So I have to be both I have to basically like already have like what team I want planned out and then I basically have to be very very good at the game.
The ultimate get good scrub run through.
Yeah,
Like your
well,
first one, you live the long gym first.
I'm also not gonna accidentally battle the 7th gym leader first. Like I did my first time playing through this. Which Ollie does not stop giving me shit for.
Yeah.
How was I supposed to know that when they said you could do them in any order, that they didn't actually mean you could do them in any order, okay?
The whole ass mountain in your way just told you.
alright guys, I am gonna head out because I have a million things to do.
Okay, have fun.
Will do. You have fun too.
You know, if they didn't want me to get up that mountain, they should have made it literally impossible to climb.
Bro, you should have better. You have no excuse.
Okay, well, we're gonna ignore the fact that they literally made it impossible to climb without you doing things first.
So I was about to say. You should
Um,
have realized.
you were supposed to do other things and then get up there. I actually broke the game. I do like Corydon and Miraidon. I like their concepts. It's not time to get ready yet. I like that their whole thing is that they like sandwiches. That, honestly, me too. They're just like, we like you because you gave us sandwiches. Oh yes, I have to go get water though because there was a redeem for water and I have not drank water yet. Oh my goodness. Oh. and I'm drinking water.
Congratulations.
I know. Man, I can't believe I already watched all of the episodes that are out of Dan to Dan. I didn't realize that, like, there would only be 8 episodes out already.
I got 20 pulls. Now I want to pull. But no, I shouldn't. Oh my gosh, but you're playing Scarlet.
Yeah, and I'm doing a challenge where I can only catch 6 Pokemon. It'll be so great. And I had to trade in the starter Pokemon for a Mareep because that's what my subscribers voted on. So I don't get the starter Pokemon either.
Who'd you choose for your starter?
I haven't chosen it yet. I literally just started.
Oh. Who are you gonna choose?
Well, the second voted on one was Fuecoco. So Fuecoco.
Fuecoco.
Does it really matter how it's pronounced? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yes. Yes.
Don't you have litter boxes you're supposed to be changing?
Don't you have litter boxes you meant to be changing?
I change them after my stream. Literally every week. Every week. You don't have that luxury.
I'm tempted to pull on a Ventrine's banner.
Then go pull on a Ventrine's banner.
Yeah, but I'm saving for Sunday, and if I pull a Ventrine, I'm gonna be really mad at myself.
It will be Mareep, and it will be allowed to evolve. It better be allowed to evolve. I will write if it's not allowed to evolve.
For that, they're gonna spite you and vote for it not to be able to evolve.
They're not allowed to vote on it not to be allowed to evolve. That was not an option. That was given to them. Well, it is your first day at your new school, after all. Yeah, and then everyone gets to see how terrible I am at making sandwiches in this game, because I am genuinely okay at sandwich making.
I'm literally only staying here and I'm blowing off homework so I can watch you make a sandwich. Then I'm gonna leave.
I don't even know if I'll unlock them fast enough.
We will see.
I'll try to. So you might want to cool your engines before you go racing out the door. The school contacted me and said that you're supposed to wait here a little while longer. Their words, not mine. Apparently there's something very important for your first day that still hasn't arrived. Ding dong! Maybe that's the very thing that we're waiting for. Mareep, get the door, would you? I don't like how big of steps that they're taking. Maybe it's because it's the guy model. Do forgive the intrusion. You are Master Mareep, yes? On behalf of the Academy, I must apologize for the late arrival of your enrollment documents. Ah, and also for my delay in introducing myself. I am the director of Naranja Academy. You may call me Mr. Clavel. The director? And you came in person to help my son with his first day? Well, I am responsible for the entire academy, including any failures on its part. So here at last are the enrollment documents that should have already been delivered to you. Goodness, you really needn't have. Since you've come all this way, can I at least offer you a cup of tea? Ah, no need to trouble yourself. Mareep, I've got a thing or two to discuss with the director here. Why don't you head back up to your room and finish getting ready for school? You'll need your bag and your hat as well. I don't want to wear my hat, Mom. Now, Mr. Clavel, you simply must join me for a cup... A cuppa. This way. Well, how can I refuse such a kind offer? I forgot they were British here. They're fucking British. Actually, I don't think they're British. I think they're Spanish. But the way she said cuppa... Gag me. Your soft, fluffy bed. It's got a lovely, sun-warm scent. I can't wait till I can take the hat off. Can I take the hat off, please? Okay. Oh, just look at you, all ready for your big first day.
Yes, the uniform of our storied academy suits you quite well indeed. Oh, gracious, how very careless of me. I had entirely forgotten that I've something else for you, Miss Mareep, a most important thing. But your living room is hardly the place for it. Would you care to follow me outside?
Hi, Melancholy. How are you? I wonder what this important thing might be. Let's follow the director out and see, shall we?
Right then, dear Pokemon. Time to come out of your Pokeballs.
Ah! Honestly, what a better time to be inebriated.
We provide each student entering the academy a Pokemon of their own. I'll ask you to choose which among these three you'd like to have as your partner. Sprigatito, the Grass Cat Pokemon. Fuecoco, the Firecroc Pokemon. And Quackly, the Duckling Pokemon. They're all very good company. Why, they usually refuse to even leave my side.
Oh my god.
What's this? So it turns out they're more interested in you, Master Great, than familiar old me.
Oh my gosh, Sprigatito also reminded me of my cats, which is why I picked it my first playthrough of this game. I'm gonna be so honest.
I do wish I could stay and see which one you'll choose, but I must be off to my next home visit. I'll be at the house just over there. Take your time with your decision, then come find me once your mind is made up. Now, if you'll excuse me until next we meet.
What a mannerly fellow that director of yours is. These three are all lovely, but you need to choose just one, right? Not an easy task. Why not take this opportunity to walk about with these little ones and get to know them? I'm sure they have lots to teach you. Oh, but before you go, I got you a little something to celebrate your big day. Take it with you if you're going out on your own. You obtained the Rotom phone. You put the Rotom phone in your bag's key items pocket. Fuecoco. The latest model of smartphone. Pokemon called Rotom lives within it, and it can be used to run all sorts of handy apps. It's a brand new phone. According to the instructions, you can check the map by pressing the Y button. It'll help keep you from getting lost, so take good care of your new gadget, okay? Now off you go, have fun! He looks like a little apple. Okay. I guess we'll just go... Isn't there like something back here I could collect? I feel like I remember there being something back here I could collect. Oh my gosh, I forgot how slow this game was before I got the running.
You poor soul.
I know it's like not a huge thing, but running is so important to me. And then...
You don't want to enjoy the sights and sounds of definitely not Spain?
I remember back in my day, Rotom was considered a legendary Pokemon. Now, Rotom is everywhere. Oh my gosh, yeah. Rotom is just like a common household. Rotom is now just used for smartphones. Can you believe how much they downgraded poor Rotom?
Oh, poor Rotom.
He used to be a legendary Pokemon, and now he's literally just been downgraded to, like, smartphone. Honestly, I would be willing to speedrun a game. I'm just not very good at games for, like, speed. I don't know what game I would be good enough at to do a speedrun in. You know what I mean? I haven't picked a Pokemon yet, but from what I remember, From the voting, it was Fuecoco and the Mareep option were both even, so Ollie got to make the final decision, and she wanted me to go with Mareep. So, but since Fuecoco was the second winner, he'll be the one that I pick and keep until I get a Mareep. Oh, I get to run now. What is my most played game? Okay. My most played game is not a game that I really think you can speed run. I mean, like, maybe, but, like, okay, my most played game is, Mario Party DS. And, I don't really think, like, there is technically, like, a story mode game in that. Oh my gosh, yeah, I love the Power of Science guy, man. He's been here since the very beginning. I always talk to him. He's like a milestone. Like, if you don't talk to him, like, would it really be considered a full playthrough game? So, like, I mean, technically, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like 2 hours, cause like, so I guess I could technically do that. I just like. I'd have to figure out a way to get like my actual 3DS to like stream it instead of relying on my totally realistic DSi and totally 100% real DSi, because I would not want to be depending on my laptop for a speed run for Mario Party DS. Oh my god, that would be awful. Especially for some of the mini games, because I am really good at Mario Party DS, but some of those mini games would be horrific. Especially beating the final boss. I think I would die if I had to do that on the laptop. Oh, I would know. I played through the story mode on the laptop because I like hurting myself. Buenas! We haven't met, have we? I must say, I was.
Marie, I must be gone. I have some homework.
Alright, bye! Have a good evening. Have fun with homework.
I'll do my best.
You don't sound very enthused, but I believe in you.
I am writing a paper on racism and the genre of ragtime. I am so not enthused.
Well, have fun with that.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's just us. Yeah, honestly. That's the thing. That's kind of how I feel like with Mario Party DS at this point. Like, I mostly just like I played it so much and I've done the story. Like, I got to the point where I was going through story mode with like every character because I wanted to unlock all of the badges. Like, it's crazy, man, what things kids will do with games that they've played for so long. I don't think I ever actually unlocked all of the badges. I might do that at some point, but we'll see. I must say, I wasn't expecting to see you here quite so soon. Hang on, Director. Is this who I think it is?
Yes, this is our Academy's newest student, Master Mareep. He will be attending as of today.
So you're that kid who moved in up the road. I've been dying to find out more about you. I'm Nimona. Normally I live in the school dorms, but home is here. What do you say, new neighbor? Want to be friends? Yes.
Love that enthusiasm. We're gonna get along just fine. Miss Nimona is president of our student council and a champion-ranked trainer in her own right. Oh my god. Okay. If I was to estimate how many hours I spent with Mario Party DS, okay, so I started playing this game back when I was being babysat, back when I was like 6, and I would play that for like nap time. So that would be like 2 hours every day, up until like we bought our own copy. And then like I would play that game for like hours every day. And then oh my gosh, like I don't even know how many hours I put in. I probably put in like at least a year's worth of hours into playing Mario Party DS alone. Cause like I've been playing that game since I was like 6, and then I've still been playing it up until now, and I'm 23 now. And like it got to the point where like I would play it, like, so I would wake up in the morning, I would get ready, and then I would start playing it, and then I would play it on the way to school, and then I would get back in the car, and then I would play more of it, and then I would do my homework, and then I would keep playing it until I went to bed. And then like it was so bad. Like I have like at least a year's worth, if not like several years worth of hours of playing Mario Party DS. Of hours into Mario Party DS alone. Because I played that game so much. Like, it got to the point where, like, I could probably play some of those mini games like, blindfolded. Because I got so good at them. Like, it's gotten to the point where, like, that, like, Mario Party DS is how, like, playing against, like, master comms is how I've gotten so good at, like, mashing. Like, I wouldn't say I'm, like, the best at mashing, but, like, I've gotten really good. Like, especially, like, I've gotten super good. Like, I can beat a lot of people. Because there's a lot of mini games where you have, like, mashing mini games against comms. And I can, like, keep up with the master comms. And it's a little... Ugh. Jeez Louise. It's a little crazy. Like, one of these days I should actually set up one of my 3DS's and like play, because I know like it's a little hard to show off like my actual skills on like the laptop, because my laptop is like, it doesn't always compute things. But like if I actually played for real on my DS, it'd be like, oh my god, look at how much skills that she has with Mario Party DS. But yeah, that would probably be my speedrun game, Mario Party DS. And isn't that embarrassing? I wouldn't say embarrassing, it's just more like... Oh my god, I'm just thinking about how many hours I put into that game. Yeesh. Because I'm just trying to think if there's any other game that I've played. Embarrassing was the wrong word to use. I'm just trying to think of just like... It's just like, it wouldn't be the first game that people like looking at me would probably think like, oh, that's the game that she's played the most. They'd probably think it would be like a Pokemon game. I'm like, no, it's Mario Party DS. Because that was the game I was obsessed with for like years and years and years. Because the only other game I could think of that I've played even like a fraction of the time would be like maybe Harvest Moon, but I don't know if you would, but Harvest Moon doesn't really have like, I wouldn't really consider that one like a speed runnable. That one could technically be speed runnable because there is like a plot, especially like A New Beginning, there is a plot to it, but that would be a very long it would be like a very long speedrun game, because the point of the game is to like rebuild a town, and it takes time
to do it, because like there are events that you have to trigger in a specific order, and you have to build things, and you have to like get materials and like earn money and stuff, which takes time, and you have to build relationships with like town people. So like it would be a very, very long speed run, I think. Actually, let me look up how long of a speed run that would be. Because now I feel like I'm talking out of my butt. Kingdom Hearts 2, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, Horizon Forbidden West. Yeah, I feel ya. See, most people, they were probably like, oh, she plays... Like, because I feel like most people would be like, oh, she probably plays, yeah, they're like, oh, it's probably a Pokemon game. Nope, it is 100% Mario Party DS. That is the game I played the most growing up, and then it would probably be followed by Harvest Moon: A New Beginning, and then, what was another game I played a lot of? Mario Kart Wii. Mario Kart Wii was another game I played so much of. That one would probably be a speedrun game, but it could also technically be a speedrunning game. But that one would also be a long one, because, like, what I would consider upgrading every weapon, yeah. But with Mario Kart Wii, like, what you would consider a speedrun would be, like, unlocking everything in it, and that I still would feel like would take forever, because you would have to do every single race. And then, like, you'd also have to put parameters as, like, would you have to complete everything with, like, a star? Like, would you have to unlock everything? Or would it just be completing once of every race? I have never played a Monster Hunter game, actually. That would be something I'd be interested in playing on stream, though, if you guys wanted me to. I've never played it before, though. I think I could be pretty good at it. Maybe. Or it may be fun to play. I absolutely love Pokemon battling. In fact, we should battle right now. You and me. I don't have a Pokemon yet. Hold on a second, Nimona.
Easy now. You two will be in the same class, so you have plenty of time to battle later. And get to know one another better, of course.
Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled Unlocked. Oh my gosh, that unlocked so many core memories of playing Crash Team Racing. Oh my gosh, the Crash Bandicoot Racing. I always played as Tiny, because I always thought it was so funny that, like, one of the biggest characters was named Tiny, but I was so bad at it. But yeah, I played Mario Kart Wii so much, and I was always the person who would, like, I would unlock everything, and I was the person who would go back and I would delete my file and then re-unlock everything. I feel that with Skyrim. Honestly, that's how I am with Mario Party DS. Like, even now I'm just like, I should play Mario Party DS, but like I'm trying to, like, that's like, at least like with Mario Party Jamboree, like, it's at least like filling, like, you know, my Mario Party hole, but like something about, like, but every time I play Mario Party Jamboree, like, you know, the main thing about it, that's the only thing I'm not ever gonna try and get are the rainbow tires. You need the Master Relics, get those. I feel that. The thing is that every time I play Mario Party Jamboree, I'm always like, you know what? I could be playing Mario Party DS right now. Because there are things about Mario Party DS that I'm just like, we could just be playing Mario Party DS right now. Because I think it's probably 100% nostalgia, but I'm always like, I really like the mini games, and I really like, the one thing I really miss, especially for Mario Party DS, is that you can buy multiple things from the shop, because they have the shop so far apart from each other. I miss being able to have items whenever I wanted. I miss that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I really need to, like, get my actual, like, DS being able to connect to OBS instead of relying on my totally real DSi and totally real and all of that, because I know I played Mario Party DS on my laptop, but like it's not the same as playing it on my DS. It's not the same. We're gonna be neighbors and classmates? Nice! We'll be able to battle all we want. But yeah, we should add Monster Hunters to the list of games I should play in the future. On that note, Master Mareep, have you decided which of these Pokemon you would like to be your first partner? Yep, it'll be Fuecoco, because that is what my subscriber... That was the second winner of my subscribers. Because the first winner was... Nemoto speaks my language. I know! Oh, and in case anyone hasn't discovered it yet, there is a new reward that lets you name the Pokemon, and if multiple people redeem it, let's see. Let's see. Has it already been redeemed? How do I check that? So basically, I get to answer, who's that Pokemon? Yeah. Okay, so, yes, I believe you were, the first one to subscribe. So, for the redeem, there is a redeem that says, let me name the baby. So, basically, if you redeem that, it means you get to name the Pokemon, and, if multiple people redeem it, it means that I will put your names on a wheel and I will spin it, and whoever it lands on will get to name the Pokemon. And if no one redeems it, then I will name it. So if anyone would like to redeem it, it's only 50 points, so it's pretty cheap. If anyone would like to name the Fuecoco, I mean, it will go into the box once we get a Mareep, but you still will get to name it. It's Clefairy! Fuck! I love the version that does it. That's Donald Duck. It's sort of my favorite version of that video. It gets me every time because it's just the what the fuck. But yes, so if anyone would like to name the baby, now is your time to redeem the points and name the baby. If not, then I will go ahead and name it. I will give... Okay, what would you like to name the baby, the Fuecoco? Fuecoco, however you pronounce it. You are also able to redeem it, and I will spin a wheel if you guys would like to fight over it. Alright, Toast. His name is now Toast. Happy doing business. Alright, Fuecoco, your name is now Toast. I like how he looks a little like he's like a little apple. He's so cute.
Fuecoco seems to have taken quite a liking to you, Master Mareep. I was going to name them Autism.
Perfect.
This is your first Pokemon, yes? Please raise it with love and care. And of course, be sure to keep it tucked safely inside a Pokeball. Of course. Garib, I can't believe you actually chose Fuecoco. I mean, like, way to make the perfect choice for you. You two make such a good combo. Can I choose one of these Pokemon too, Director Clavel? Oh, what? Did you not receive a Pokemon when you entered the Academy, Miss Nimona? Not back then, no. I had other Pokemon I was focused on raising at the time. But now I want to raise a new Pokemon alongside Garib while he raises his own new partner. Something about crocodile Pokemon just scream autism. You're so right. And something about, like, specifically crocodile Pokemon that are also starter Pokemon just scream extra autism. You know what I mean? Like Totodile, Fuecoco. I think those are the only two right now, but, like, I feel like there's a pattern here. Indeed, a rather splendid idea. If you wish to raise one of these Pokemon on equal footing with Master Garib here, I shall be more than happy to allow it. Yes! Since Garib chose Fuecoco, I'll go for this little one. Nice to meet you, Sprigatito. Welcome to the tea. The cute. That was too cute. Dang, Eat Night Dreamer would have been perfect for him. Now that we've chosen our Pokemon, we have to battle. I'll be waiting for you down at the beach. Come join me when you're ready. As you may have noticed, Miss Nimona is a tad overly fond of Pokemon battling. But I do hope you'll join her for a battle. It will help you to get to know your own Pokemon as well. Okay, let's go battle Nimona. Oh. Okay, I don't really remember what any of these buttons do, so it'll be a learning curve for me. Okay. I'm not reading all of that. I'm also not using the flying taxi service. We will walk like the way God intended for us to do. Okay, I'm trying to... Okay. The Lord gave me legs, I will use them. If I want to go somewhere, I will walk. Anyone can be a Pokemon trainer as long as they have Pokemon by their side, and it's our duty as trainers to help our Pokemon grow stronger through battle. So you're ready to battle me, Garib? As ready as I'll ever be, Nimona. Like the Terminator told you, I'll be back. Alright, so using Melancholy. Perfecto. I'm so excited. For this battle, I think I'll use Miss Nimona. Oh, but Arceus gave you flying types. Yes. That is... You know what? You have a very good point there. You know what? Actually, I don't have a rebuttal for that. Maybe I shall. We'll have to have a think on that one. I trust you remember that Master Garib is wholly inexperienced in Pokemon battling? No the fuck I'm not. I am in fact a Pokemon. I know how battling works. Excuse you. Whoops, good call, Director. I was about to send out one of my usual partners right off the bat. I guess I'll take this chance to try out my new buddy instead. Actually, yeah, maybe not using one of your strongest would be great. Come on, Garib, let's have us a fruitful battle. God, she's so hot. You were challenged by Pokemon trainer Nimona. I almost called her pneumonia on accident. I really love the way that my mouth just uses words. I know this is your first Pokemon battle, so let's just have some fun. Ugh. You're scratching me? That's so mean. You must have been studying up. Smart move. Fire is strong against grass. I know that, Nimona. I am not new here.
Get him, Toast. That's fair. I am one of the people who really liked Sprigatito, so, I'm sorry for being one of the people. Wow, not bad, neighbor. I'm like, man, I'm one of those people who really likes Sprigatito. I'm so sorry. Look at you, winning your first battle ever. You've got even more potential than I thought. You're gonna be a strong trainer for sure. But now I want to try a different strategy. Let's go again. Just one more battle.
Master Mareep and his Foy Coco are surely weary already from that last battle.
Ah, sorry, I got kind of caught up in all the excitement. I'm really sorry, Mareep. Same to your Foy Coco, too. Don't worry about it. That's probably what I would say. Alright, thanks, Mareep.
You two seem to be becoming fast friends, though you've only just met. Can I count on you to take your new schoolmate here under your wing, Miss Nomona? I'm sure he can learn a great deal from a champion-ranked trainer such as yourself.
You bet, sir.
Oh, that reminds me. Since you're new to training Pokemon, there's an app you definitely need.
I don't need a smartphone app. I don't need a smartphone app. Oh my god, is this what... You know what? This is what the future of Pokemon would actually be like. They would just be like, here, you need an app for how to train in Pokemon usage. And I'd be like, I don't need an app. I don't need it. I don't want it. I know what I'm doing.
You have a smartphone, right? Let me see it for a sec.
I don't need the app. Oh, Pokedex app. Never mind. I probably do need that. The Pokedex will automatically register any Pokemon you catch. It's a must-have for Pokemon trainers. It's a super handy app. Our homeroom teacher, Mr. Jacques, actually made it himself.
Mr. Jacques. Back in my day, we used ornate paper and handwritten notes to compile our Pokedexes. It's quite the age we live in now.
Oof, filling out a Pokedex by hand? I can't even imagine how much work that would take.
Oh, no, I suppose you can't. Yet no matter how much the times may change, the wonder of meeting new Pokemon never does. That is a truly timeless pleasure. And the more Pokemon that you encounter, the more you'll find yourself growing and changing.
How old is this man? I'm pretty sure Pokedexes have been around for, like, a while now, haven't they? Is this man saying that he's, like, hundreds of years old at this point? Like, okay.
I hope you will both work hard towards the goal of completing your own Pokedexes. Now, Miss Nomona, I do still have a few matters to discuss with your parents. Could I depend on you to see Master Great to the academy? You would be doing me quite the favor.
Of course, leave it to me.
Then I will leave him in your capable hands. All right, little one, it's time you and I were on our way.
Up! It's a little sassy duck. I can't with him. Sassy little duck. Maybe I ought to make a little more time to work on my Pokedex along with all my battling. Oh, right. Speaking of Pokedexes, Greep, you've probably never caught a wild Pokemon, right? I'll show you the rest before I take you to the academy. Come with me. It became digital in the 90s. Actually, that would make sense. That would track. Okay. Wow. Fuecoco! I don't need to crouch. Why are we crouching, bud? Okay, if I remember, there's like hidden Pokeballs like everywhere. How many people do you think are like in this day and age are still like traditionalists and they're just like, or there's kids who are like making like they have the option of having like the digital one and they're like, no, I'm gonna be like trendy and like make mine all fancy with like glitter pens and stickers. Like the way that people do that with like they do that with like notebooks and like calendars and stuff, because there are still people who will do like, because there's like a new vintage resurgence stuff with like vinyls and I don't know what they're called, but like the cameras, hipster Pokemon trainers. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like there has to be at least some. Like, there's no way that there aren't people who are out there being like, you use a digital Pokédex? Mine is made out of like very special paper, and I like draw all of what all of the like Pokemon look like myself and XYZ. Okay, so first off, I want autosave off. And then I want the helping functions off. If I fall off of things, I want it to just let me fall. Thank you. That's how I'm... Okay. Oh, hell yeah. I love when, like, people eat things... when you eat things in your bed and you're like, nobody can stop me. I'm an adult and I will deal with these decisions. That's always the greatest thing ever. Honestly, me turning off the, like, saving functions is probably actually how... Okay, so this is gonna be really, really funny, but the first time I played through this game, I accidentally did the gyms in, like, the worst order imaginable. Okay, so... Like, do they have the gym leaders on here yet? Is there a way I can, like, zoom out? Okay. So they don't have, like, the gym leaders on here yet, but okay. So, like... Yeah, I won't forget to save. But like, okay, so on here they have like when you get to like the academy, they get to a point where like when you talk to people that like they have and you start like the 3 different quest line stuff, and they have like all the different quest things pop up. The way that my brain decided to go through it was like because at the time the 2 Pokemon that I had were like a fairy type and like a dark in my like the starter because I chose Sprigatito, so it was a grass dark type. And so my dumbass was like, hey, right here is a psychic type gym. I'm gonna go to that one because I also wanted to go like in a circle so I could like find all of the little like stuff that was hidden everywhere and like hit everything in a circle, because I didn't realize that like when they said, oh, you could hit anything in any order, I didn't realize that it meant that like there was actually like the gyms were still technically there was an order to them still, because like there were still like levels to them and stuff. So I accidentally did the 7th gym leader first, and the thing is that technically you shouldn't even be able to get up to the 7th gym yet, because there's like a wall, like there's technically a wall that you shouldn't be able to get up to the 7th gym, because like you're supposed to do like part of a whole bunch of Arlen's quest first to upgrade Koraidon / Miraidon before you're able to get up there. But because I had like the safety features turned off, I somehow managed to like slip and slide down the mountain and then find like managed to fall onto something and then go up a tunnel and managed to get up to the town that was up here and get to the 7th gym leader. So I thought like basically almost the strongest person in the game, and I did that was the first thing I did in the game. I literally broke the gate, and that was the first thing I did. That was the first thing I did in this game. So I literally like, and I managed to beat her with 2 Pokemon, okay? I beat her with literally like the Sprigatito was just, yes, I did one. I won with one of my Pokemon dead, and the other one had 1 HP left. I literally beat her with the skin of my fucking teeth. It was really bad. And I didn't realize that, like, because when they said, oh, you could do them in any order, I thought it meant that, like, all of them... No, because you can't use the legendary motorcycle Pokemon in battle. Because, like, you're not able to. So you're not able to use the motorcycle Pokemon in battle. So I literally just had the 2 Pokemon that I had caught at the time. I literally just had... Sprigatito, who was in their second form. So it had evolved once. So it was in. So it wasn't in Meowscarada. It was like the middle form. So it evolved once, and then the the doe, like the fairy type dog made out of like doe Pokemon. Yeah, Floragato. I had Floragato, and then like the doe dog, the big doe dog fairy type Pokemon, which for some reason the name is escaping me, but I had that one, and those were my only two Pokemon that I was fighting her, and she was kind of kicking my ass, and she was really hot when she was doing it, and anyway, so um But yeah, so if any of you ever wonder why Ollie makes so much fun of me whenever I play this game, it's because literally the first time I played through it, I broke the game so bad that I did it so out of order that I beat like one of the hardest like gym leaders first, and then the rest of the game was so easy because I did it so out of order that my Pokemon were so over leveled for the rest of the freaking game. It was really bad. Oh, Mareep, I hear that Nimona here will be taking you to school. That's right, ma'am. Leave it to me. So you've already managed to make a friend. Fido. That was his name. Fido. I had a Fido and Floragato, and that was my whole team. And I managed to beat her with one of them being dead and one of them had 1 HP left. Dark Soul stratting Pokemon. Literally, the only reason I managed to beat her in that battle was because I kept healing them, and I had a high enough friendship that they would like tough out like things that should have one hit KO'd them. It's 100%. Like, I don't know how I won that battle. I should have been dead. 100% should have been dead. And I read about all the wonderful teachers you'll have looking after you at the school. Plus so many handy facilities you can use as much as you like. Adding your new friend Nimona, and it sounds like your school life is shaping up to be fantastic. Yeah. I'm also kind of afraid of that, because, like, I remember how many issues this game had when it first came out, and I didn't have this originally. Like, I waited for so many updates to come out when this one first did, so I'm a little afraid, but I am excited for Pokemon ZA to come out, so, but I might wait for, like, an update or two to come out, but we'll see. But I will be playing Pokemon Legends ZA, because I have been waiting for Pokemon Z. I was a Pokemon Z truther since Pokemon XY were released. So the fact that I was right all along, it feels so good. I'm going to ride this high until I'm buried in the ground. Like, I'm going to be on my deathbed and I'm going to be like, I was right about Pokemon Z. And they're going to be like, okay, Grandma. Okay, we're going to put you in the ground now. Yeah, that's true. It's being made by the Pokemon Arceus team, so it probably will be pretty competent because Pokemon Legends Arceus was a really well made game, and I was very, very impressed by it. So I am excited about Pokemon Legends Arceus. I am very afraid about the next mainline Pokemon game, though. I am genuinely, because with how many issues Pokemon Scarlet had when it first came out, like, even because I waited for like a whole bunch of updates to come out before I got Pokemon Scarlet, and it still had like major bugs when I got it, because that's how I managed to break the fucking game and get to the 7th gym leader. I was not a Pokemon A truther, you're so right. I was only 50% right, but a win is a win, and I will take it. A win is a win is a win. A win is a win. A win is a win. Now you'll be staying in the school dorm, so I want you to promise me you'll eat proper meals. I ate proper meals when I was in the dorms in college. I mean, I wouldn't always remember to, I, never mind. Here's a bit of spending money to start off with. I also packed a lunch for your first day.
Guess what time it is?
Thank you for the sandwich, Mom. Oh, and maybe you'd better take these too. Use them on that precious little partner of yours should it get hurt in battle. I know every day in your new life is going to be full of exciting experiences far from home. Just try to savor them all, the good times and the hard times too. But if you ever want to come back home, you know your bed is always ready for you. Oh, all right then. You two had better be off, I suppose, to care on the way to school. But yeah, I am also kind of worried about, like, the new mainline Pokemon breaking consoles, because, like, because I also heard that was a problem with, what was that game called? Cyberpunk 2077 or whatever it was called? Because I know when that game first came out, like, it was, like, bricking consoles left and right, which I know a lot of people were really upset about. And, like, I've heard it's a really good game, so I was really, I felt really bad for people who, like, bought the game and, like, their consoles got bricked for it. So, but the change from the standard formula is so beyond refreshing that no one pays any mind. Yeah, it's true. Like, while it did have its problems, the problems too were also, the problems were also not, like, major issues with, like, the gameplay, and, like, they also weren't, like, major problems with, like, the game, like, with just, like, basic things with, like, the game working. Unlike, like, obviously Legends Arceus had its problems. I won't, like, gloss over that, because there's definitely issues. But for the most part, compared to, like, Pokemon Legends Arceus on its release, compared to, like, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet on its release, totally completely different beasts. Because I feel like Legends Arceus just needed, like, a slight, like, facelift, whereas Pokemon Scarlet and Violet kind of needed a couple more, they definitely needed some more work before they released it. I feel like they pushed the release of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet way too fast, and they should have just, like, let it be, like, worked on more instead of pushing it as fast as they did. Yeah, and I heard I know some Cyberpunk 2077 is good now, but I've heard so many horror stories about people, like, their whole consoles getting bricked. And, like, I felt so bad for the people whose consoles were bricked, because, like, could you imagine? Because, like, I'm pretty sure Cyberpunk 2077 was also available on the PS5. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was also available on the PS5. I felt so bad for the people. Yeah, but what about the merchandise? Oh my gosh. I know. Merchandise is so important. Oh my god. I was so upset about Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl because Diamond was my first ever Pokemon game. It was my first ever Pokemon game. And I was so hopeful when they announced that they were remaking, like, Diamond and Pearl. And then they released the steaming hot garbage that was Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And I still have not completed Brilliant Diamond. I don't know if I ever am going to, because it was so disappointing. It's just so disappointing. Because, like, they kept all of the original issues of, like, Diamond and Pearl, and then they just basically added new issues by putting it onto the Switch, and then modernizing it, and then adding in, like, the new typings. It just... Anyway, but yeah, it just... I swear... Yeah, honestly, that is the only reason to play uh Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I'm gonna be honest. That's the only reason to play it. Um ugh. And they even like read like the other thing that I was excited about was like I was hoping that they would revamp like the contests, because I really loved how like they made the contests, like how the contests were in like the original, and I was hoping that like because there would be so many more people playing that like the underground would be really cool. They redid how the underground was, and like the underground is not fun, at least to me, in the new one. And the contests are not fun to me in the new one because they took out everything that I found that was fun in the contest in the original. So I'm like, what do I even do? Like, what's even the point for me to play this game? Your mother's so nice, Mareep. Oh, but I was going to teach you how to catch with wild Pokemon. Come on, vamos. This way. Ugh. But yeah. Ooh. Oh, I guess I have to go talk to Nimona. I'll get them in a second. Alright, this here is Poco Path. And it's the path that leads to adventure for you and me. Out here, things are different than in town. You're going to see wild Pokemon out and about. They'll be on the path and in the grass and such. Get too close to one and you'll have to battle, but you got Fuecoco for that, right? And if you want to try to catch a Pokemon, you gotta use a good old Pokeball. I've got tons. Have a few. Okay, now this is where the rules come into play. So, basically, how this is going to work is that I can only catch 6 Pokemon. And that will include the Mareep that I will have to go catch and replace Fuecoco with. And, I can also only get EXP from battling other people and from catching Pokemon. So I cannot battle wild Pokemon for EXP. So it'll be interesting. Okay. Oink oink. Ooh, what luck. Time for some learning by doing. Try battling this Lechonk, Mareep. Oh, I have to battle it? Okay, well, if this is an unskippable battle, then I didn't know that that was an option in this, so I think for now we're gonna go with a tentative no. Unless I'm okay, so we're gonna keep it as a no unless I'm struggling to get past like a gym or a other, like, unless I'm struggling to pass like a gym or the the other like challenge routes. I don't remember what they're called, but like the team, basically like the sandwich parts that we have to go get for Arvin, or the team star leaders. If I'm having trouble passing those, then my only option to get more EXP would be to rematch trainers. But I will have a limited amount, so like I would only be able to do like 5 battles, let's say, before I have to go retry like whatever I'm stuck on. Okay, but I don't want to catch it. What do you mean I can't escape? I don't want it. Okay, I don't think this will be something that I'm able to escape, so... Okay, so this is the only one, because I think they won't let me escape this one, because it's... So, that will be the only one that we do. Because that one was used by the story mode. Okay. Nice! Defeating Pokemon in battle will help Fuecoco grow and get stronger. Next time, try throwing a Pokeball when a Pokemon's right on the tip of being defeated. You'll have a decent chance at catching it then. Anyway, have some more Pokeballs just in case. Now every catch works out. I have a tentative team in mind. I know I want... So I'm going to have a Mareep. And then I know I'm going to get Tinkaton. And then, I'm also wanting, like, a poison type. So I'm thinking maybe the little, like, I can't remember what its name is off the top of my head, but it's the little, like, monkey lemur looking Pokemon. And those are, like, the ones I have in mind right now. I don't know what other ones I would have to flesh out at the moment, but those are the ones that, like, I have in mind at the moment. If you guys have suggestions for other Pokemon that I could have on my team, like, I would welcome suggestions. Apom would probably be a good option. Cuz like Apom is a pretty, cuz obviously having a normal type on the team would be good, because like normal types have very few weaknesses and they can learn a very wide range of things, and Apom would be a very good choice. So I will probably... Apom would actually be a very good choice, yes. I will accept that. That is now the law. I will have an Apom on my team. Weaken the Pokemon, then throw the Pokeball. Remember that, and you'll be fine. Now go battle those wild Pokemon and catch some of them. Let's meet back up at that lighthouse over there. You can see your school from the top. Okay. Oh. No, there's like... Let me go... Let's see. Poison type. What is its name? Because I can literally picture it in my head. I just don't remember what its name is. Grafify. That was the one I was thinking of, but... Ooh, or I could get a Clodsire. Because Clodsire is, Because Clodsire is pretty cute. Yeah, based on the eye. So I could either... We haven't gotten a baby yet, but you will name the next Pokemon. Okay. If I get a Clodsire, name it Autism. Aye, sir. I think I will get a Clodsire, because I didn't get one last time. Because usually when I play through, the first time I play through a game, if there's, like, repeat Pokemon, I usually avoid them, because I want to, like, have a chance at, seeing all the new Pokemon that are in. And I saw that there was Wooper, and I didn't realize that it evolved into something that was, like, a new Pokemon. So I didn't get a Clodsire last time I played, so I might get a Clodsire this time. So I will get a Clodsire, and I will name him Autism, and he will be my child, and I will love him. I'm pretty sure there's like whoopers that are up here, so, or at least like on the way up to the school, so. And he's like a ground poison type, and I feel like that's a pretty decent typing to, those are both pretty decent typings to have. Because then, let's see, on my team then, I would have ground, poison, fairy, steel, and then electric type, which are all pretty good typings to have. Obviously, I can decide from there what I'll... Oop. Cutscene. Cutscene. Hey, Garib, you're getting the hang of how to catch Pokemon, okay? Yes. Let me see. So far, you've caught... Gawk. Whoa, what was that? Whoa! I've never heard that kind of cry before. Could be some kind of strong Pokemon or something. I say we find whatever made that cry. Let's take a look around, Garib. Just be careful. There's a kind of unsafe cave not far from here, so steer clear. And I know your rodent phone can help keep you safe, but watch your step by these cliffs anyway. I know it could keep me safe, but I turned those safety features off because I like being an idiot. Because it's funny. Literally, like, the first time I started playing this game, like, I went through the settings and I was like, are there safety features on here? Turn that shit off immediately. I was like, I don't need help being safe. I want to do things the funny way. And you know what? I had a more enjoyable time for it because I immediately broke the game. It's like, how do you know you're having a good time? By breaking the game, that's how. If you're not breaking the game in unspeakable ways, how do you know you're having fun? Okay. Wait, was I supposed to go? That's the Bethesda experience. Ah. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Oh no! Grrr. Bow, bow, wow. And I almost fell to my death. Who knew? Man, and my phone caught me. Why didn't it just let me fall? Yipe, yipe. My character's first response was to just, like, cover my face with my hand, like, ooh. Yes, this is Scarlet. I picked this one because out of the two of them, I thought I liked Koraidon better. I 100% pick my Pokemon games based on the starter, or not the starter, based on the legendary that's on the cover, and nothing else. Like, I don't look. You cannot nickname the Koraidon, unfortunately. Maybe you can give it to something to help it perk up, but we can nickname it we can call it something if we would like. It could be our fun little nicknamed Koraidon, but we can't give it a nickname, unfortunately. Which is why this game is worse than other games. Yeah. Here, you can have my sandwich. Honda Magna 2002! Yum, 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 yum. That's a perfect nickname. That's the bike you ride? Perfect. Honda Magna 2002. That's his nickname now. It's so funny. I love Koraidon. But yeah, I pick the which version that I'm going to play 100% based off the legendary that's on the cover. And I do not do any further research into the game. Half the time, I don't even know what the starters look like before I play the game. And then, because I normally, because, well, because usually, like, because of, like, how the internet works, we normally will know what they look like by the time I'm playing the game anyway. And 98% of the time, I usually end up picking the water starter anyway. There's only been 2 times I haven't picked the water starter. And both the times I didn't pick the water starter, I picked the grass starter. So it's not like it's rocket science about which one I'll be picking. I gave him a sandwich and he left me for dead. Sounds about right. Oi, Mareep! Oh, hey, there's Nimona. There you are, Mareep. You okay? You're not her, right? I'd say I'm fine in this situation. I'm gonna be so for real. Thank goodness. I was really worried. If you'd gotten hurt because I said we should go looking for whatever made that cry, no, never mind that. Right now we gotta focus on getting you back up here. You've just gotta find some way to climb out of there. If you can get close enough, I'll try pulling you up with one of my Pokemon's moves. Hey, what's that Pokemon in front of you? It looks super strong. Kind of seems like it's waiting for you. Does it want you to follow it? Yes. Because I gave it a sandwich, and now it thinks we're best friends. Oh, that was amazing. Pokemon might be as strong as mine, maybe stronger. It's the power of sandwiches, friend. Don't mind me. I'm just grabbing these Pokeballs. Right on, looks like they have ape hanger handlebars. It's the long eyebrows, which makes sense. It's based on cruiser bikes. Heck yeah, brother. Oh my gosh, it's a whole bunch of dogs. Oh my gosh, he's gonna start biting me. Well, give me a second. There's a Pokeball over here, and I'd really like to have it in my pocket. Hey, heads up, some pretty rough and rowdy Houndour living these days. I'm glad you got your bodyguard, but watch your back, they're strong. Did you just refer to Koraidon as my bodyguard? Because that is pretty accurate. I am not the one who's doing any bodyguarding around here, okay? But yeah, in other news, today I binge watched the entirety of the 8 episodes that are out. It straight up polarized that rock. I wonder what that move was. Man, I want to see it up close. So the show, or the anime Dandadan, which there's only 8 episodes out now, so there's supposed to be 12 episodes of the first season that are coming out. And the 8th episode just came out today, which I didn't find out until I watched the 8th episode. It was trying to find more, because I'm like, is there not more? And no, the 8th episode just came out today. And I'm already obsessed with this show. And for anyone who's never heard of this anime / manga, the whole show starts out with, like, these 2 people who start talking. And they have an argument because one of them believes in aliens and the other one believes in ghosts. And both of them believe that the other ones, like, the thing that they believe, like, so, like, the person who believes in aliens believes that ghosts aren't real, and the person who believes in ghosts, or, like, aliens aren't real. So I watched it in dub, because that was, because I usually have an easier time following in dubbed, just because of how my brain, and just because of how my brain works. Yeah, Doctor Who boy versus Supernatural girl kind of thing. It was so, and so they were both like, hey, I'm gonna send you to this location that has high sightings of, like, the thing I believe in. And so I'm gonna send you there to, like, prove that my thing is real. And they're like, okay, I'm gonna go and prove that your thing isn't real. I'm surprised they're both right. And so the girl gets kidnapped by, you know, aliens, and the guy gets cursed by a fucking ghost. And it's so fucking, the show is so funny. Because, so, they crash the first episode ends with, like, them crashing the spaceship. And the guy, because of the specific ghost that cursed him, his penis is missing. So they have to go hunt down the ghost that cursed him so he can get his penis back. I would wanna... It's so funny. Oh my god. I could not stop laughing the entire time I was watching this stupid show because the amount of penis jokes that were in the show. Oh my gosh. I would really recommend it. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm glad the ads end on my funniest statements. Anyway, for anyone who was in the ads, I was talking about, Dan to Dan, which is an anime I was watching, today, and I managed to binge in one day because there's only 8 episodes of it, so there really wasn't a lot. And... Okay, so... to re-explain... The guy believes in aliens. The girl believes in ghosts. And both of them are like, I believe in my thing, but I don't believe in your thing. And they're each, like, offended, because they're like, why don't you believe in my thing? So they both dare each other to go to this, like, to a place that has high amounts of, like, alien/ghost sightings. And they each go. And it turns out that they're both correct. And the girl gets kidnapped by aliens. The guy gets cursed by a ghost. And the particular ghost he gets cursed by steals his fucking penis. And they have to re-hunt down the ghost to get his penis back. Mareep, look out, something's coming. It's so funny. There's so many penis jokes in that fucking show. I really recommend it for anyone who would like a comedy, a dark or I don't even know if it would be, I guess it would be classified as a dark comedy because there are dark moments in it, but there are also so many penis jokes in it. It's so funny. The anime is called Dan to Dan. I watched it in the dub version. I don't know how good the sub version is. I'm pretty sure it's also good. But I watched it in the dub version because I usually prefer dub just because that's how my brain usually is better at processing things if I can read both the subtitles and hear them saying the words at the same time. So usually I will watch things in dub. But God... Now I want to know where the ad ended, because what was the first thing that you guys heard when the ad ended? Because I'm so curious. Behind you, it's behind you. So no head, no penis. Oh my gosh. Doom. God, it's so funny. Get his penis back. Can I... There's no way you could run for this opponent. Foy Coco? We're really in it. Get his penis back. And then, oh my gosh, it gets funnier too. Because when he gets his penis back, you also find out that, like, the ghost who stole his penis also dropped his balls. So he only got, like, the shaft part of his penis. So they have to go on a side quest to find his testicles. I could not make this shit up. That is the full plot of this fucking anime. Anyway, it's really good. I really recommend it. It's really funny. Up here, quick. Oh, I hope everyone's enjoying me just casually talking about the plot of Dan to Dan. God, there's only 8 episodes out too, so there's not really, it's really fast to get through because there's only 8 episodes. You'll get through it so fast, especially if you're like you watch a lot of anime. Way to go! For a second, I thought you were both goners. Aw, baby. Whoa, what's wrong? I wish I had another sandwich so I could give it to him. Maybe it's used up all his powers. What is this Pokemon anyway? It kind of looks like a Cyclizar, but I've never seen one quite like this before. And now it looks so different from a minute ago. You think it's okay? Hard to say. You can't tell either, huh, Mareep? Well, all that aside, I'm seriously glad to have you back up here in one piece. You know, that battle down there was really something. You and this fella looked perfectly in sync facing down that Houndoom. What? You didn't even tell it what to do? I guess it's not like you're this Pokemon's trainer yet, huh? Oh, good. Looks like it perked up a little. Do you think this fella was the one making that mysterious cry we heard before? Oh man, oh man, oh man. The more I look at this Pokemon, the more mysterious it seems. If you do become its trainer, you gotta let me battle against it. Let's exchange numbers so we can get in touch if we somehow get separated again. And here, this will let you teach your Pokemon a move to help it battle stronger opponents. Oh my gosh, here comes my dogs. Think before you use it though, TMs can only be used once. Oh, I forgot they brought that mechanic back. I guess it's always been a mechanic? I don't even remember. You've both been through enough for a minute. I think we better take a breather. Let's just get to the lighthouse. That'll be a good spot to relax. Let's see. Dogs. Dogs. It's Arvin! One of my favorite characters in this whole game. Why, that little... What are you doing out here? I'm not talking to you two. You can shove off. Wait, I know you. Aren't you Arvin? You're enrolled in the humanities track, right? And aren't you the son of that Pokemon researcher, Professor Sada? Doesn't matter who my mom is. The real issue here is what in the world this Pokemon is doing out here. What is with this form it's in? I met it at the bottom of this cliff. See, we heard this strange cry. We tried to investigate, but Mareep fell off this cliff. That Pokemon saved him, but it seems like it wore itself out in the process. It got kind of slumpy afterwards, but you should have seen it before. It looked totally different. It was unbelievably strong. Well, yeah, as it should be, but it can't fight while it's like this. The form Corydon takes in battle, that's its true form. Corydon? Is that this Pokemon's name? How'd you know it?
You can't go in the lab. It's locked. I don't remember ever seeing you around, but given the uniform, you go to the academy too. Do you? Corydon isn't the sort of Pokemon that any old trainer can hope to command. It's special. Special how? What sort of Pokemon is it? You think you're up to ordering Corydon around? Then how about I test your worthiness? You sure? Huh, well, look at you, quite the little go-getter. I've been feeling all out of sorts, so I'm going to use this battle to blast these doldrums away. I love him. He looks just like his Pokemon. These memories are leaving a bad taste in my mouth, and I want it gone. It's okay, bud. I understand. You got mommy issues. I feel you. Also, like, technically, I guess he would have, like, both mommy and daddy issues. Because isn't it technically, like, canon that both Professor Sada and whatever the other professor is in, Pokemon Violet is also his dad? So, like, he's got, like, both daddy and mommy issues? Like, hi, Melancholy! We met Arvin, who objectively, is a lot more, well-adjusted than someone who has insane parents should be. Seems you know a thing or two about battle. Oh my goodness, girlies, what are you doing? Don't fight on the stairs. Wow, Mareep, that was awesome. I guess I wasn't ever going to stand a chance using some Pokemon I'd only just caught. But if you really think you can take Corydon off my hands for me, you'll need this. It's the Pokeball that Brute's been kept in. Okay, thank you. So, why do you have it? Anyway, that thing's your problem now, not mine. Good luck. What? Oi, can you not hear me or something? I love... More well-adjusted than someone who has insane parents should be. Reminds me of my parents. My grandparents are bonkers. Yeesh. What a weirdo. If I could, Corydon, I would give you more sandwiches. Honestly. That Arvin guy definitely knows more than he's letting on. Yeah, and you shouldn't be pushing him on it. Seems like he's not wanting to talk about it. Next time he and I are battling, I'm gonna wring some answers out of him. Or you could do the tried and true method of befriending him and letting him come to you. It's what I do. It's why so many people like me. But, oh right, we gotta climb the lighthouse. Can't wait to show you the view of our school. The power of friendship. Right. It works every time. It's how you reel them in. Oh my gosh. It gets so funny later because you have to do, like, a quest with Arvin, Nimona, and Penny, and all three of them, like, don't get along, and they're all, like, arguing with each other, and you're just there, like, send help. Wasn't there a Pokeball up here, too? Nope. I was just imagining things. Okay. Look, Mareep. That's Mezagoza. Hattie, what are you doing? And that huge building with the Pokeball on it is our school. Well, my cat Hattie came to say hello. She is staring at chat. So she is saying hello in her very cat-like way. Hello.
Can you stop trying to bite my computer? Please. Chat does not need you to bite them. In No Country for Old Men, the real country we found was the old men we shot along the way. It's going to be so great having you in the same class, Mareep. I'm looking forward to it. Right? I can't wait to get back. We're going to get to learn so much and battle so much. Isn't it awesome what you can see from up here? Mountains, forests, grasslands, beautiful nature stuff as far as the eye can see. And you know what's waiting for you all over these natural spaces? Tons of Pokemon. Consider this me officially telling you, welcome to Paldea. But anyway, like you can see, it's kind of a hike to get to school from here. Let's make it to Los Palatos for starters. That's right on the way. Vamos, come on. Can't remember if you ever get different clothes in this game or if you're just like in the uniform the whole time. I think you're just in the uniform the whole time. Gimme. Berry. Very nice to meet you. Whoa, I almost stepped on that tiny little fricker. I guess I should battle this dude. I think I'll save that EXP for when I have Pokemon that are actually going to be on my team. Wait, I didn't mean to step on you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Here do you? Was it over here that we could get Wooper, or was it farther along? It goes farther along. Darn. Endure. I gotta pick up all the items. Oh hey, there's Ralts over here. I don't think I'll need 2 fairy types, so... Had a swig of coffee at 10 p.m. What could possibly go wrong?
Don't probably be lying. Just some jitters.
I didn't mean to step on you. Me to those worth less than the dirt beneath my boots. Oi, Mareep, over here. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is the Pokemon Center. You can come here to take care of a lot of things related to your Pokemon. But I'll leave the explaining to the pros here. Happy to be of service, and welcome to the Pokemon Center. I'm here to keep everyone's Pokemon healthy. Nothing could possibly go wrong by having a 10 p.m. coffee. It's fine. If you're like me, it'll put you right to sleep, especially if it's warm. Here on my left is a Pokemon counter. You can buy things like Pokeballs and potions. Hello, we accept payment both in cash and in league points. That is, 1 LP is worth 1 Poke. And this to my right is the technical machine. TM for short. I know they turned Pokemon centers into bougie gas stations. It's so funny. I love it. This is literally what we needed. We needed bougie gas stations. You need to pay an LP and supply the machine with materials that Pokemon drop. LP comes in handy both at these machines and at stores. I've got a lot here. Have some. Oh yeah, some of these too. Thank you, Nimona. And at the Union Circle, you connect with other trainers to find yourself some adventuring companions. Come visit us at the Pokemon Center anytime you need help. We will, thanks. Remember, had a rough center, had a rough adventure, get to the Pokemon Center. Sometimes you need to know this sort of stuff for quizzes at school, but mnemonics help out. Here's another one. Are you ready? Then let's go. Goofy, sure, but it helps you remember you can send your lead Pokemon out with the R button. That way you can have the Pokemon that's walking with you go pick up items lying around, or go battle on its own, or other stuff like that. Okay. So if I'm remembering correctly, you have ice cream? Oh. I read that though. Pretty sure there's a Wooper over this way. Unless I'm remembering wrong, which could be possible because I have not played this game in a hot minute. I'm also thinking I'm not going to be allowed to use the XP candy because I think that's going to be considered cheating. We got to do it the slow and dirty way. I didn't want you, you stupid bird. I wanted the Pokeball that's right next to you. What do you mean couldn't get away? What do you mean? I forgot about these stupid things too. Ugh. Gimmickle coins are so stupid. Ugh. The only reason I collected them was because they... Okay. Gimmickle coins... Yeah, me too. Caffeine, personally for me, just gives me heart palpitations. It does nothing to actually keep me awake. So I personally... The only reason I ever drink anything with caffeine in it is I usually will drink matcha because I like the taste of it. But I usually have to be careful about how fast I drink it because otherwise I get heart palpitations. Literally the only reason I collected the stupid Gimmickle coins is because they literally are so annoying. And I started getting like I could just tell. It got to the point where like I could hear them. I started having like dreams with the stupid Gimmickle coin like sound effect in them because I could just like hear them, and I like they would get so annoying because if you were anywhere near where a Gimmickle coin was, like it would be so annoying. I would have to like search the area until I like found it and got rid of it and collected it, and I was like, ugh, this stupid fucking Gimmickle coin. That's the only reason I got Gimmickle. It wasn't because I wanted him. Just because they made the Gimmickle sound effect so annoying, I just had to get rid of it. There he is! Oh. Yeah, they're like Nirnru, which I assume is... I'm pretty sure that's a Skyrim reference thing. Yes. They are just as annoying as that. I found him! I found the boy! Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's not been giving you, notifications. Oh, why was that super effective? Don't do that. We'll use a potion. Hello. We're talking about how caffeine affects us. Whooper, I need you in my bag. Stop tail whipping me. You know what? I'm afraid. We're just gonna start throwing Pokeballs. I'm afraid he's gonna start hitting me with that mud slap. Come on. Please. I need you desperately in my pocket. I got him. And then Melancholy already claimed this the name for this one. Okay. And I believe the name was Autism. Just to confirm, Melancholy, you did say you wanted this one. Okay, yes. I just wanted to double check before I put that in. We have our boy Autism. Autism has been added to your party. Autism has been added to our party. Okay. It's a good day. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's all I needed from over here. Yeah, I meant to say Melancholy, unless I said... If I said J, I meant to say Melancholy, and that was my bad. Yes, I did. That's also how it does for me. It makes me sleepy and gives me heart palpitations. I'm pretty sure that's how it went for most of us. I was just wanting to see if there was any Pokeballs back here that I could pick up. Nope. Okay. Oh, I said autism and you said yes. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. Incoming ad break in about 30 seconds for anyone who needs to know. Whoops. I was confirming that, Melancholy wanted me to nickname Whooper, Autism. I was not calling you autism to your face. My bad. Oh my gosh. Your hands suddenly feel more sensitive or not sensitive enough. Huh. That is certainly an interesting caffeine side effect, I do have to say. Oh no, am I trapped here? Do I not know how to swim? Are you kidding? Do I not know how to swim? I know how to swim. This character is not an accurate self-insert because I know how to swim. Thank you very much. And I'm offended and aghast that this Pokemon character does not know the basics of the doggy paddle. Are you kidding? Are you actually kidding me? Autism joke. Oh no, that was an autism joke. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, okay. Like, bro, what do you mean I can't swim? I learned how to swim when I was like 5, bro. What do you mean I can't swim in this game? Unrealistic. 0 out of 10 stars. Oh my gosh, I can see all the items. Okay. Oof. I don't remember what they're called, but there's like, I think it's gosh, what are there's a type of energy drink that always like that always like every time I see it I'm always just like ooh. And I know it's not rock stars. But every time I see it I'm always just like ooh, because it reminds me of like high school. And it's not because I drank it, but it's because like everyone that I knew drank it. Can I register my birthday? Wow. That's right. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, so what's really funny is so I grew up with being diagnosed with ADHD very, very young. And it's only now as like a 23-year-old that we're finding out that I could be on the autism spectrum because like I was taking the RAADS test and I scored 185 I think on it. And like that is a very high number on the RAADS. And the thing is that like I was talking to like my doctor and like I've been talking to a lot of my and then he goes in the box now that I have a Pokemon that is other than that. We'll go ahead and save our adventure so far. And it's really interesting. So yeah, I'm on a wait list right now to get like officially tested, but the RAADS is let me see what it's officially called. The RAADSR test is the RIDFO Autism Asperger Diagnostic Scale Revised test, and it's a self-report questionnaire to identify adult autistics who escape diagnosis. So, and I took it because one of my ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. Just really needed to sneeze there for a second. Because my brother is on the spectrum. And yes, thank you with that. So I am on a wait list to get to potentially get diagnosed. And And I took it mostly because my brother was on the spectrum, and things like that tend to run in families. I did not mean to step on you, tiny ickly buff. Thank you. My brother likes to call them panda sneezes because I sound like a very, very, very small little creature sneezing. What's really funny is the reason I sneeze like that is because when I was little, I used to sneeze really, really loudly when I was little. And I hated because I used to like startle myself with how loud I used to sneeze, and I hated it. So I literally somehow like Pavloved myself into sneezing quieter. And I don't remember how I did it, but like I don't regret doing it because now I sneeze really, really quietly, and everyone's just like, "You sneeze so quietly," and I'm like, "Thank you. I did this on purpose. This was a decision I made as like a 6-year-old." So, because it would literally like scare me, and then I would get mad because I got scared, and it was like a whole thing that would happen every time I sneezed. So now we don't anymore. So now we have a really tiny sneeze. Shotgun brain. Yeah, I also like that term. But yeah, so then I took the RAADS test because I've also heard that a lot of people who have snake sneezes sound like a bit of air coming out of a balloon. Oh my gosh. Yes, they do. But there's also the fact that a lot of times women in particular have a higher rate of not getting diagnosed with autism just because they tend to mask a lot more, and especially people who have ADHD don't get diagnosed with it. And since one of my brothers has both ADHD and autism, and then one of my sisters has ADHD, there was a higher chance of me having both of them. So I took the RAADS test. No shotgun thoughts. Shotgun brain implies something different. I'm sorry. And like I was looking at my test results, and I was like, oh, I got 100, because like out of the test, I think you can score like 200 or something. There's like a score you can get. I don't remember how many points you can score total on. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? I heard it. Where the fuck are you? Anyway, you're gonna hear me doing that a lot because of the stupid gimmickle coins. So get ready for that. And I took it, and I was like, I scored 185 on this, and I think it scores out of like 240. And a person who does not have autism. Here, let me actually go find the RAADS test and find where the scores were, because like it was crazy, because I scored like very, very high. Okay. Let me just, what were the scores? Okay. So the meaning of the RAADSR scores. So out of a maximum possible score of 240, I scored 185. And a score for not having autism was a score of 25. A score of 50 means that like you're not likely to be autistic. 65 means that this is the minimum score at which autism is considered. remember, I scored 185, which means that it has very strong evidence for autism. I scored 185 on this test. So, not, and, like, it was... Hi, doggy. Hi, doggy. Don't lick into my mouth. That's gross.
So your mother has already gone to bed because she's got to get up at 3. So
Okay.
please be quiet.
Okay. But yeah. Me messing up words. Yeah, I got that Kurt Cobain as well. But yeah, and then, like... Yeah, I studied hard for it. I locked in. Yeah, I gotcha. But, like, here's, like... And then there was also, like... I had several coworkers who, like, are diagnosed with autism who took this test. And all of them but one, I scored higher on that test than them. And I don't know exactly what that says about me, but I think it says a lot. So, you know. You know, so it'll take time, because, like I said, I'm on a wait list, and, you know, stuff like doctors takes a while, but will eventually, potentially. There's a very good chance I'm on the spectrum. So, we just studied harder than them, you know? Well, because then I was thinking back, and I was like, you know, because I've always struggled with, like, for real, JK, because I actually did study my own symptoms before testing. That's the thing, I did also study my own symptoms before testing, because the thing is that, like, I personally have always struggled with having, like, really weird empathy issues. Like, the thing is that, like, I have really, like, I'm a person who has, like, either really high empathy or really low empathy, and it really ping-pongs. So, like, the thing is, like, I've always really struggled with it. So, like, for a lot of situations, I have, like, ooh, I want to change my outfit. But, like, I have always really struggled with, like, okay, so it's, like, winter right now, so I probably should be in the winter uniform. So, like, but that's the thing, like, I have always super struggled with having, like, really low empathy, in a lot of situations, and then, like, but then, like, I also have, like, super, super high empathy. Like, the thing is that when it comes to people, I have really, really low empathy. But then when it comes to, like, animals and, like, objects, I have super, super high empathy. And so it's, like, really weird. Like, it'll ping pong back and forth. And it's, like, really, really awful. So, like, I've always felt, like, really, I've always had, like, super difficulty, connecting with people. Because, like, I've always had, like, super low empathy. And, like, of course, I've had, like, sympathy and stuff like that, but, like, I have really, really low empathy when it comes to, like, other people. Especially when it comes to, like, situations that, like, I've personally been in, because, like, you know, since I've already experienced something like that, my body's just like, oh, we've already been through that, we've already done, like, all the emotional labor, like, we don't, like, we can't do that again, kind of a thing. So, like, for example, like, I've lost a lot of, like a lot of people in my life. So, like, when someone else is going through, so, like, let's say, like, so like, someone else is at work going through, like, a really tough emotional, like, issue, like, my body's reaction is to just kind of do, like, an emotional shutdown. And, like, yeah, I'll, like, you know, of course I'll be nice to them, but, like, I won't feel empathy for them. Like, I'll be sympathetic, but I won't feel empathy for them. And I've always felt like, and a lot of people have talked about like how that makes you like such a horrible person, because they're like, what do you mean you don't feel empathy for them? And I'm like, I just don't, like, you know, it's not like I don't care, it's just like there's not really it's not really there. I've just always had very low empathy. I've just had very low empathy issues. That I just always had that. I'm a very, very sympathetic person, is the thing. I've always had very low empathy, very high sympathy. So it is one of those things. And then I've always, like, there's a lot of other things that have also been things that, like, people have always brushed off as just me being, like, super quirky, but I'm now realizing might be because I'm on the spectrum. Like, I've always had, like, a lot of, like, quirks, especially about, like, textures and, like, taste and stuff. Like, in particular, I can't have, like, textures mix in my mouth. Like, I always have, like, unless it's something that, like, I've pre-approved to, like, mix together. But, like, and then, like, if I'm eating food, I always will, like, eat food in, like, I will always finish something on my plate and then move on to something else. Like, I won't, like, because, like, there will be people who will, like, they'll move around on their plate and, like, they'll eat a little bit of something and then they'll move on to something else and they'll come back and then they'll, like, move around. Like, I physically cannot do that. Like, when I start eating something on my plate, like, I have to eat everything of that one thing on my plate before I can move on to something else. And then, like, I will finish all of that. So, like, let's say I have, like, a full plate of, like let's say there's, like, a pile of, like, mashed potatoes, and then I have, like, a pile of carrots, and then I have, like, a pile of chicken. I did always make sure to separate my food. Like, I was the person, like, it was okay if, like, they touched a little bit, but, like, I would always be the person who would, like, if I was eating, I would always, like, pull it out, and then I would always, like, eat all of it. So, like, I would always eat, like I would always eat all of my chicken first, and then I would, if I would start eating, like, my carrots, then I would go and I would eat all of the carrots next, and then I would eat all of the mashed potatoes separately. So, like, like, sometimes, like, it's fine if, like, food, like, I'm not, like, super, super picky about, like, food never touching ever, but, like, once I start eating one type of food, I can only have that one taste and texture in my mouth. Like, I can't, like, switch between textures. It feels like it's too much for my brain. Like, I have to eat all of that. Like, sometimes it's okay if I, like, have a couple of things together, if it's something that I know will, like, taste good together. But, like, I can't mix a whole bunch of things together. Like, I could have, like, mashed potatoes and chicken together in my mouth, but, like, I couldn't do, like, mashed potatoes and then chicken and then carrots. Like, that would be too much for me. I also can't do, like, textures on my skin is also something that's, like, a super huge problem. Like, that's also why clothing has been, like, my number one enemy for, like, my entire life. And it's also why a lot of times, like, I have never understood, like, fashion, because since the beginning of time, I have been wearing stuff that I've always, like, worn things to put comfort at the number one highest level. Because the thing is that depending on how the fabric feels, I have a limited amount of time that I can wear something before my skin goes, before my skin starts, like, crawling, and I have to get the fabric off of me. And, like, if I don't get it off of me, it literally feels like, I don't know how to describe it, but it feels like my skin starts throwing up. Like, there is no other way to describe it. Like, there's no other way to describe it other than, like, it literally feels like my skin starts throwing up. Like, there have been times where, like, when I was in college, like, yeah, audio texture. Oh.
Hi, doggy. Hi, doggy.
No, come on. God damn it. Fuck. Fucking dog.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Why is he yawning at me? But yeah, like, there have been times in college where, like, so there are certain shirts where, like, I look cute in, and, like, I enjoy wearing them, but I know I have a limited amount of time to wear them, so, like, I'll wear them for, like, classes, and then, like, I could literally feel, like, the timer running out as I was walking back from class, and then I would literally, like, be racing up the stairs because I could feel the timer running out on, like, and then, like, I would get, like, literally into my room, and I would literally be, like, throwing the shirt off because it was, like, the timer was out. And I literally couldn't wear it anymore. Like, literally, like, my skin was throwing up so bad, and I was literally, like, if I don't get this off of me, I'm literally going to, there was no other option. Like, I had to get the shirt off of me. And I was literally, like, throwing it off of me. It scared the shit out of my roommate, too, who was in the room. And they're like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I just had to get the shirt off of me. I'm good now. Oh, did Hattie get out? Oops.
A little pause to bark at something. She took the opportunity.
Hattie, you're not supposed to go outside and roll on concrete.
Well, she thinks you'll go over and hide in the bush.
Was she trying to eat grass this time?
No.
Nope. Just hide in the bush. So you had to get used to volume. Yeah, honestly. Oh my gosh, yeah. Honestly, for me personally, volume isn't always an issue. Like, there'll be, like, specific times, like, if I'm overstimulated with other things, that's when volume can, like, upset me. But as someone, like, otherwise, volume isn't really a trigger for me in particular. It's just, like, when I'm already overwhelmed with other things, like, that's when my body's like, okay, like, now volume is an issue, because, like, if everything else is an issue, and then then my body's like, okay, now volume is an issue, because, like, it's like like, everything else is, like, I'm already overwhelmed, it's like, then you're putting volume on top of it. But otherwise, my body's, like, volume hasn't ever been, like, an issue in and of itself, you know what I mean? Yeah, high volume songs is one thing, high volume random noise is another. Yeah, I guess it also helps that I grew up in a family with, like, 4 other kids and a lot of animals. So I grew up with there being a lot of, like, high volume random noise, and, like, I also grew up with, like, my mom having a stint where, like, she was babysitting a lot of kids. So there was just, like, a lot of just, like, random noise happening in my house all the time. Go, autism! I feel that. Hattie, you're not supposed to be cleaning your feet on that. I don't think she cares, though. Pretty sure he's a ground type, so this will be interesting. I'm not letting you outside to go hide in the grass. He's a rock. Ah, so ground type was good. Oh, she gave me $4.20 in prize money. Nice. See, I've only played this game one time, so I'm not very good at remembering, unless you mean autism. I couldn't remember if he was ground type or rock type. I've only played this game one time, and I broke the game very badly, and I was so overpowered that it didn't really matter what typing the enemy was at a certain point. I really could just kill them with anything. Because, oh, you weren't here for that explanation. Okay, so, I was talking about it earlier, so, oh my god, I've been able to hear electricity my whole life, and I literally thought I was crazy, so, I literally was convinced that I had tinnitus, like, my whole life, because I've been able to hear, like, the high-pitched, like, hum of electricity my whole life. I might also have tinnitus. That still isn't, the books are still not out on that. But like like I can literally hear like the hum of electricity, and it can be very annoying. I cannot lie. Can I help you, sir? Wow. Cool. But yeah, it gets really annoying. But honestly, I will say that at night it is very nice, because then it's not like completely silent. But sometimes I really wish that it would be just like silent for a little bit, because there's always electricity. But it was really nice whenever like the couple of times I've gone camping and been away from there being a whole bunch of electricity, and like it was so quiet for once, and I was just like, is this what it's like for other people? It was very nice. Get in my pocket. You're so annoying. Go away. Give me cool. Pokeball. Get in my pocket. Okay. Let's have a quick battle. Wow, my team is too nervous to eat berries. Oh no. Man, I will say, I do not miss the way the old TVs used to like hum, because the amount of electricity that were thrown through those things, oh my gosh, it was horrific. I stayed at a place that had like the old TVs, and those things are so loud. Like, I forgot how loud those were until I stayed at a place that had them. I enjoy quiet unless I'm alone in the house, and the quiet has a different feel to it. I feel you. When you're alone in a house by yourself, it's like kind of, you're so right. It does have a different feel to it. And then you're like, now I'm lonely. And for anyone that would like to know, there is an ad break coming in about a minute. So, and that's why you fill your house with animals. Okay. I did know about that button. I've grown too used to some background noise that I can't fall asleep unless there's some sort of hum. Yeah, pipes, fans, wind, or rain. That's how I am too. Like, literally, I have to have some kind of background noise. And if there's no noise at all, then I have to put on like music or a noise machine or something. Like, it's literally terminal. Like, I can't. I have to have something. Oi, Mareep! It's Nimona! Did you battle some trainers on the hill? Bet your Pokemon is getting stronger. Bet you show me how much you two have learned. In a battle? Sure thing. Alright, nothing like having a friend around. Come on, Mareep, let's have us a fruitful battle. Sure, it's just me and autism. This'll probably be fine. This'll probably be fine. Seems like you're getting better at this, so I'm coming at you with 2 Pokemon this time. You really work your time matchups. I can tell how badly you want to win. Yup. Autism's defense fell. Oh no. Whatever will I do without my defense? Ugh. Bye, Sprigatito. Wow, doing even better than expected. You're legit, Mareep. Thank you. Palmy. This could go either really good or... Wait, I'm a ground type. I'm literally a ground type. This could not have been a better matchup for me. Battling you is a blast. Think I better pull out my ace in the hole. Oh yeah. I forgot about that mechanic in this game. Light bulb. Terrestrializing is always a solid strategy. It gives moves of the Pokemon's Terra type more power. It doesn't affect autism. I'm immune to Thundershock.
Why are you louder now than after I told your mother was already going to sleep because she's got to get to 3 o'clock in the morning?
Sorry.
Do you not fucking understand? You still have to change the letter.
Fucking... Man, I can't believe how fast you're improving. Amazing. Look at you taking on terrestrialized Pokemon, a terrestrialized opponent and winning, no problem. Come to think of it, you can't terrestrialize your own Pokemon yet, huh? Autism can hear the Thundershock before it happens and dodged it. It doesn't affect him. He's grounded. Don't worry, I'll get you taken care of. You're so good with Pokemon battles, I forgot how new you are to this stuff sometimes. Anyway, it was fun to battle you. Here, have some revives as thanks. He's too grounded, man. It doesn't affect him. Now, Mezagoza's waiting just past this gate, at last the city where our school is. There's a ton of hills and stairs and stuff in the city, so I'm going to take a quick breather and then catch up with you soon. I haven't even seen what the typing for the terrestrializing is for autism, so that will be an interesting thing, because oh, and we're already here. Look at that. Autism can just dodge it. He's just so good at dodging, you know. Alright, here I am. We finally made it, huh? This is Mesagoza, the biggest city in Paldea. It's been a big trade hub since a long time ago. Lots of folks come here to learn about advances in technology and all kinds of other stuff. There's a hair salon where you can change your look, plus places with tasty food and fixings. Terrestrialized type is... it's quite literally random. So for a wild Pokemon, it could literally be anything. Usually for the starter Pokemon, it is whatever the, main typing is. So like for Fuecoco, it's fire type. Sprigatito, it's grass type, and Quaxley, it's water type. But for wild Pokemon, it could be literally anything. What do you want to see first, Mareep? The tasty food. Huh, I didn't have you pegged for a big eater. But that's smart. You can't battle well with a growling tummy, right? Oh, and speaking of battling, I want to be sure you'll be able to terrestrialize your Pokemon too, Mareep. There's a few things that's got to get done for that to happen, but I'll take care of them. Meanwhile, I just had fun looking around the city a bit. There's so much to do. Grab a bite, buy some accessories, spice up your uniform. If you want my personal recommendation, you've got to see Delibird Presents. They sell handy items for Pokemon to hold. Once you've seen your fill, we can meet up again in front of the school. Just be ready. The stairs up to school are no joke. I believe there's a place that you can go to that can change the terrestrializing type. I just don't remember where it is. I'll probably look it up later. Because there's also like materials you have to bring to them to change the typing. So like it's not like it's just set in stone of what the type is that the terrestrializing type is. It's not like you're like stuck with it. But it is quite literally random what wild Pokemon terrestrializing type is. And until I get to that spot, it'll be like I'm pretty much stuck with what I have. Okay, what is your... Oh, his Terra type is ground, so it's fine. That's actually a typing that we want. It's honestly... It's usually best if it's a typing that they are. Or at least, like, that they have moves for. Because, like, the moves of, like, the typing... you want the Terra type to match at least one of the moves that they have. Because it'll be stronger when they're Terra typed. All that good stuff. Okay. Now, am I able to sneak out this way? I don't think I'm able to just yet. But can they really stop me? That's the funniest way of looking at it. I'm like, Well, this will show how much of a Pokemon fan I am. Wow. Is the sound? The sound's off? Oh my gosh. Has it been off for this whole time? Oh my gosh, that's... Well... it's on now. So, it's fine. Is it because this is down? Well, it's fine. It's fine. We weren't missing much. We were having good old discussions. It's fine. Oh, you could hear the menu music. Okay. Okay. So that's weird that you could hear the menu sounds but not the music. Huh. Well. Oops. Well, that wasn't on purpose, but... I don't really like the canvas bags, so I don't need those. Yeah, who knows? I wasn't intentionally trying to keep the music from you guys. Oopsies. Yeah, I'm totally professional and never mess up ever. Totally not ever. I don't even know if I want to wear a hat. Isn't the whole point of I just... Yeah, I don't need a hat. I don't need a hat. I'm better without hats. Okay. I'm glad the me yapping was plenty entertaining. Glad to hear it. That's what we're here for, right? Okay. Some sunglasses. I mean, I kind of like the look of these ones, so I'll wear these. It's okay. We come for the yapping anyway. No one can even see my socks, really. Do we really need new socks? Oh, those are cute. What do these look like? This is like my favorite part, like the customization. You're gonna see so much of me just customizing the character, man. That is gonna be like half of this playthrough. I'm informing you now. I'm pretty sure this is just food. Yep. Okay. Is this one fashion? Do we have gloves? We don't need gloves. We're not here for gloves. Okay, we're above gloves. We're above hats. We also just bought glasses. We don't need this. We don't need that. We just spent money. We don't need to spend more money. I don't need that. I don't need any of that. I'm good. It's called fashion, Deborah. Look it up. Those are eateries. Okay. I know I'm supposed to be going to school right now, but like I have more important things to do, like spending money that I don't have, okay? Every student's dream. It's another coffee shop. What's this? Oh, this is where we get sandwich ingredients. This is what we need, I believe. Or is this just a sandwich eating shop? Ugh, this is not what I wanted. I don't want to buy a sandwich. I want to make my own sandwiches. Excuse you. Why would I buy a perfectly good sandwich where I could make one that is 10 times worse quality with ingredients I spent way too much on? That is the college kid way. Is this just another... Oh my gosh. Well, where's the grocery stores? Oh. There we go. This is what I was looking for. I need 5 of you. 5 of you. 5 of you. Even though I personally don't like onions on my sandwiches or mayonnaise. Mayonnaise has the worst texture in the world, and it doesn't actually, personally, have any flavor. And salt. Of course, you can't have salt without pepper. You know what I find wild? You use an entire shaker of salt or an entire shaker of pepper on a sandwich. Like, that's insane. Like, that is so much salt and pepper for one sandwich. Do I not have enough for that? Man, I did not have enough for everything. Okay. Well, we're now back to being broke. That is embarrassing. Okay. So we should... Okay. Guess we should get on with the story mode so I can earn more money to buy more sandwich ingredients. Because what else am I supposed to do with my life except make sandwiches? It's Penny! Another one of my favorite characters in this game. There's so many characters to love in this game. Don't you get it? If you join Team Star, you can shine as bright as anybody. Seriously, what's with you? Don't you want to burn bright with awesome friends like us? Not really. Look, we got a quota we're supposed to fill for new members, so just sign up already. I'd really rather not. Help her out. Excuse you. Huh? You want to in on this too? If you're here to sign up, we'll get you next. We nearly got this one in the bag. We're Team Star Kid. We burn so bright it hurts to look at us. But you knew that, right? No. Ugh, another ignorant little nobody. Here, I'm finally part of Team Star, and still I get no respect. I gotta work my way up the ranks. Hey, we can't just let something like this slide. The honor of our team's on the line, so we got no real choice but to battle, yeah? That's true. We keep watching that little 4 eyes over there. Make sure this fresh-faced nobody ends up seeing stars. It's like... Wow. That's so funny. Me autism. was such a funny thing to say. Oh my gosh. Man, did I not heal my Pokemon before I ran into this battle? I really need to be better about healing my Pokemon. I'm so sorry, Autism. I should treat you better. This music is bumping and bumping and bumping. I have to say the Team Star battle music is some of the best music in this game. I will not be taking any criticism. It is just hands down some of the best music in this game, especially when you fight the leader of Team Star. So it's probably one of the best boss battles in the game, I have to say. I just have to say it. How come I'm the one saying stars? Because you're not good at your job. Ugh, why isn't nobody like you so good at battling anyway? That's just not right. No way, he beat you? Does that mean I gotta battle this kid now since I'm higher up Team Star's ranks? Pero bueno, what do you think you're doing? It's that student council dweeb. She's gonna report us if we don't book it. I can't believe you, Mareep. You don't have to go find randos to battle. You'll have all the battles you'll ever need with me. She's so girlfriend coded. I love that about her. That's really not what happened. Wait, they picked a fight with you? It's no Team Plasma theme Gen 5! You're so right. You're so right. Nothing will ever top Team Plasma theme Gen 5. You're so right. It will never be Team Plasma theme 5. I was saying specifically in this game. It's one of the best themes of this game. Of all time, however, I am forever married to Team Plasma theme from Gen 5. They were cooking with Gen 5, okay? They were cooking with Team Plasma. You know, they knew what they were doing, okay? They knew what they were doing with Gen 5. Wow, I read that way wrong, sorry. Man, she got so jealous over me battling other people too. That is so silly, I love it. I get it now, you two got Team Star written all over you for sure. I bet you were trying to pressure people into signing up again, weren't you? Hi, we weren't not doing that. Well, that explains it. As head of student council, stopping this type of nonsense would normally be my job. But this is also the perfect chance for you to try my amazing ultra rare gift to you. I got the Terra Orb Mirror Beast theme from XD. The Funk Enough said. You're so right. 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 You know what? We should just all agree that like Pokemon does not slip when it comes to villain themes. They just don't slip. They just don't slip. They just have really good villain themes. I have a Terra Orb now. Look at that. With this Terra Orb, you can terrestrialize your Pokemon during battle. Let's see. After terrestrializes, I'm pretty sure your Rooper will be a ground type. Normally, you've got to take special classes to be able to get one of these Terra Orbs, but I put in a good word for you. Now, time to give it a whirl. You'll learn to use it faster in battle than if I just explain it to you. Wait, what? You want this kid to practice wailing on us with his Terra Pokemon? Is that it? Got a problem? You want to battle me instead? Never mind, I'll take my chances with the new kid. And take your places and battle. Shot. Autism powers. Activate! Look, he's got Mother Nature on his head.
perfect. I love him. My son.
This guy really sent out a Pokemon with a comb over to fight autism. I have to say, that certainly was a choice to be making.
Also, I'm wondering if I just didn't plug this into the right.
I think I plugged it in right. Because I'm wondering why it's so quiet, because usually the video capture card is a lot louder than this, and I'm wondering if it's just because I didn't plug it into the right thing. Maybe it's just because I didn't have it turned up. Who knows? Okay.
Your Pokemon burns so bright. Thank you. It's because it's autism. Nice Grape. You pulled off terrestrializing no problem. Moves that your Pokemon's Terra type will hit even harder when it's terrestrialized now, you know. Sometimes you find a Pokemon whose Terra type is totally different from its usual type. The difference can open up your strategic options. Gotta charge your Terra Orb at a Pokemon Center after every use by healing up your team, though. Well, I'll be on my merry way then, yeah. Hasta la vista! Me too, hasta la vista! And anyone needs to know, there is an ad in about a minute. So yeah, Team Star is basically a group of students that like to kick up trouble. They hardly ever show up to class, and when they get together in groups, they're a real headache.
Hat cat? Meow. Hi. You causing trouble? Meow. Okay, I'll let you go. I'm sorry.
She was not happy with being picked up. Whoops. Even the teachers don't know what to do with them, from what I hear.
Excuse me. Well, thanks. So, yeah, see you around.
Penny, my beloved. Aw, look at you, Mareep. Already becoming a big hero around campus. I don't think I've seen that girl around. Maybe she's a new transfer like you. That Eevee bag, though. Love that fluff. Patty, why are you caterwauling down here? No one's down here to answer your cries except me, and you didn't want me. Anyway, seems like the trouble's died down, so we'd better book it up to school. Get ready to climb the worst staircase in the world. Honestly, for me, every staircase feels like the worst staircase in the world, just because my joints, mostly my D joints, just kind of hate me. They've been doing a lot better now that I'm on glucosamine, but like, oh boy. Back before I was on glucosamine and chondroitin, my joints could not handle anything. Like, I would be walking to class and my joints would be just like, whoa. What are you asking? Like, they would be offended that I would be asking them to do the bare minimum of, you know, the job and function that they were designed to do, such as walking. Okay. I'm just gonna check and see if there are any Pokeballs on the campus. I thought there might be one. Oh, there was. Okay. They had so many of them all over the map, like...
get you so distressed. Okay. Well, and what's nice is I at least know where, like, the two other Pokemon that I know I want on my team are. Because I know Mareep is literally, like, right over here. It's, like, right around here. And then... pretty sure Tinkatink... I know there's, like, a set of ruins. I can't remember if it's these ruins, though. Or if it's... I'm pretty sure it's these ruins. But there's like a set of... I'm pretty sure it's these ruins, actually. There's like a set of ruins that's also pretty early on where you can get Tinkatink. So I'll have like... the three Pokemon that I want on my team pretty early on. Pretty fast. And it'll be pretty good. Now... I'll probably have to figure out what other Pokemon I want on my team pretty early on after that. Hi! Mostly because it'll be... Well, okay, because, like, I'll have an electric type, a poison type, a ground type, a fairy type, and a steel type. So, we have a pretty rounded out amount right there. I'll just probably have to go in and like figure out what typings we're weakest to with that and then fill in the cracks from there. But for right now, that seems like a pretty alright and solid team for where we're starting off. And it's not bad. But for now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and save, and then I think this is where I'm gonna go ahead and call it for stream today. Alright, but go on. Thank you so much for coming to stream today. And I want to say thank you to the people who watched the VODs afterwards as well. You guys all mean a lot to me. And I'm also thank you for staying for the extra time that we were here for stream today, because I had a little extra time that we could do so, and thank you for all the funny jokes and letting me talk about the anime I was watching today and all of that. And let's see who's awake today that is still doing. Let's see, who are we rating? That is a good question. It usually depends on who's awake that I'm able to raid. It looks like I think we'll be rating. Plan for a counter for that. Okay, so the best. Okay, so because we have a ground, we have a ground poison type, we have a steel fairy type, and then we have a electric type. So we have, ground type will be, so it'll be good to go for probably a water or a grass type, it sounds like. So I'll probably look into water / grass types, so that, because that might be a good typing to go for that, so I'll look into that. I think we will go raid, maybe we'll go raid Orange is Borange. It looks like they're doing a Zelda-thon, so we'll go see them. And thank you guys so much for letting me, do all of my fun little sillies and all of that. And thank you, all of that. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, a wonderful rest of your week. To anyone new who is hanging out, I usually stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at around 7 p.m. Central Time. And thank you for visiting the Guild of Friendship. We will go raid Orange is Borange. He's doing a modded Zelda-thon. We'll do that, and then, is there anything else I'm forgetting? I always feel like I'm forgetting something when I'm ending stream. Drake and Josh. What? Is that a counter for something? Is that what I'm forgetting? I'm forgetting good old Drake and Josh. Shout out Drake and Josh, because apparently I forgot them. Anyway, I have litter boxes I gotta go get to, so we'll go ahead and start that raid. We'll go say hello to him. And then I will see you guys on, what day is it today? Thursday? I will see you guys on Sunday, and I mean, if I do, I will see you guys on Sunday. And if not, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Let's see, for a raid message, we could just go with a good old classic of sheep raid, and then little emotes in it. Okay. Okay. There will be our raid message for tonight if you want to use it. And then we will go ahead and raid Orange is Borange. Now, remember, be nice and polite to him, and I will see you next time. Bye!